Welcome to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan, where we're going to cast and blast you right out of this world with some of the best hunting and fishing stories that you can't even imagine.
Welcome to Fish Hunt Talk. This is John Hennigan, and of course we have our host, Frank Selby, on the line with us. And Frank and I are going to talk for a couple minutes, and we've got some great, very interesting guests lined up.
Yes, we do.
Frank, obviously we have to at least mention the obvious. I'm sure everybody's getting tired of hearing about it. But if you got a vacation planned or a trip planned, you may or may not be able to go. If it's domestic, I think you're safe. But who knows what's going to happen. And our trip to Alaska, right now it's a go. Airlines are not booking that far out because they're afraid. But any bookings that you do on an airline, my suggestion is you pay a little bit extra and get the flight insurance.
Yeah.
So because if your flight gets canceled, I don't know what they're going to do about it. But if you're guaranteed, it's probably not a bad idea. And, we're going to talk about some wild and exciting things, but I think for the near future, and if you're planning your trip for the summer, I would suggest you stay domestic. What do you think?
I agree 110%.
Well, there's still a lot of great stuff, and the U.S. is so fortunate with all the national parks and all the access. And, we talk about Western Rivers that has, hundreds of thousands of acres that have access to some of the most impressive streams in the world. And we're going to have to cut it off right now, Frank, but we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Go to just go to fishtalkradio.com.
Talk Radio.
Listen to it. All right, we got to talk when we come back. Anyway, turn us in. There's millions of people out there, and we never hear from you. Come on, let us know where you are, where you're listening, and see what we can do for you. Thank you.
A few years ago, a sailor set out to design a boat shoe that was comfortable and stable, non-skid, and wouldn't mark the decks. Today, these incredibly comfortable shoes are worn by anglers, boaters, professional guides, and charter captains. Go to softscience.com to see more. Soft Science shoes and boots are lightweight and shock absorbent with just the right level of support. Several styles come in all sizes. Enjoy the Soft Science shoe in the water and out. Check them out at softscience.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELFunadventures.com.
If you are still using a plastic hard-shell cooler, things have changed for the better. AO coolers are lighter with twice the efficiency of the traditional bulky coolers. AO coolers are the best available soft-sided cooler with 3/4-inch high-density closed-cell foam insulation. They will keep ice frozen for 24 hours in hot weather. Easy to carry, less space, it fits product inside for better performance. Go to aocoolers.com to order or find a retailer. Available at West Marine.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fishtails shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtails.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fishtail to share? Unreal Fishtails wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtails.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtails.com.
Catch 'em shallow, I can catch 'em deep. Open water or the back of the creek. Wind and rain to me, it's all the same. I make a living playing this game, and I thank the Lord above every time I can. I get to be a fisherman.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course we have our host Frank Selby, and we have on our line with us a very special Eric Burton and the Animals. Oh, no, that's a different Eric Burton.
Yeah. Same kind of like last name, but it's a little different spelling, but pretty close.
Yeah, well, he was one of my favorites in the day. House of the Rising Sun. Oh no, was that them? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know almost all the words to it, but don't let me sing it. It'll hurt you. But anyway, Eric, let's get an idea from you what it is that you do, and maybe how you do it, and see if we've got some ideas. Obviously, we're talking about travel for good reason, but give us an idea about Eric Burton and Safari Hunter and Global Ventures.
Yeah, so Safari Hunter Global Adventures, we're a U.S.-based company, and we set up hunting and fishing trips around the world. We have a specialty in Africa. That's because I spent 2 years in Zimbabwe working with an outfitter. Yeah, till 9/11 happened, and then I got recalled back in the military. I got injured, and so I can't do the guiding like I wanted to, but I get the same pleasure setting the trips up for people as I did, doing the guiding part. So that's kind of how this whole thing kind of came about. And
well, I think Frank has a couple of comments for you. Frank?
Yes, I do. First, Eric, how about giving out your website and how to get in touch with you?
Yeah, so if you just type in www.safarihunterglobaladventures.com, all one word, you can get our website. And if you needed to email me, it would just be safarihunter@hotmail.com. And my phone number is 951-966-1548. And I'm in Southern California, so you can call me, anytime and talk to me directly if you had questions, or email me or text me, or, check out my website. So all those are good.
Eric, if I can interrupt you for a second. People don't have a pencil and paper to write this stuff down. Go to fishtalkradio.com, and right on the front page you can listen to the show as many times as you want, and you can listen to Eric and get his information from that. So I'm sorry, go ahead, Frank.
Yes. Oh, the other question I had to ask, I know it's real tough on our trips this year, but do you have anything out there pretty recent, like 30, 40 days out?
Most of the time when people are planning their trip of a lifetime, they're usually planning it for the following year. So usually we're booking hunts now for the following year. So if you were looking to do a hunt, and next year is no problem. If you're looking to do this year, we still have openings towards the end of the year, so we can pretty much accommodate you. Even with this coronavirus thing going on, some of the areas that I can put you in, it's really not that difficult to get to. You can go to central Colorado and hunt pronghorn antelope if you wanted to. I could put you up in Alaska or British Columbia. All those areas you can drive to. Alaska is a little bit different because it's kind of a remote area, but British Columbia or central Colorado or even Louisiana, I could put you in places like that. So.
Can we sneak in a little fishing too?
Oh, sure, yeah, for sure. In Louisiana, you can do gar fishing, catch those big gator gar. So that's a pretty good deal. Plus some bass fishing down there. Alaska, you can do a kind of a combo hunt, which is nice. It's do a couple days of ptarmigan hunting and then a couple days of coho salmon. So that's pretty good.
Where was that?
Alaska.
Oh yeah, right, okay.
And then, central Colorado is really no fishing there, but, lots of pronghorn, so.
Yeah, one thing I want to do is thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'm glad to see that opening businesses.
Yeah, this venture is kind of a joint venture between me and my dad. My dad was in the Marine Corps, served 2 tours in Vietnam. So, you put 2 jarheads together, and things happen. So, it's no better business partner than your dad.
Yeah, your dad did a little tiptoeing through the tulips.
No, pretty much.
Yeah, we all listened to that then. The other thing I wanted to ask you, on an average trip, not out of the country, but the average trip here in the United States, because of everything that's going on, could you give us a ballpark figure? It could be a little lower, it could be a little high, but you can pretty much do all kinds of trips for everybody, right?
Yeah, we can accommodate pretty much everyone's needs and budget. I have trips as low as $2,800, per person, up to, as high as you want to go, depending on, what you're, looking to, hunt or fish. And so we really have a really diverse packages of hunting trips and fishing trips that we can put anyone in. And if you go on our website and you don't see something that fits your needs, you can always email me and put in, hey Eric, I want to do this or that, and I can put that package together, for you. So that's not an issue.
Eric, one of the reasons I enjoy this is I learn stuff every week. But you mentioned something I know absolutely nothing about, and that's gar fishing. I'm sure Frank has done it, probably caught it on a fly. But could you give it a little quick description of where do you do it, what are they, and how are they to catch?
Yeah, so you're down to Louisiana, down there in the Bayou area, and it's a 4-day, 3 nights. It's for 2 people, and it's right around $4,500. All your fishing gear is included in that, and you just need to get down there, and the guides are phenomenal, the food's phenomenal, and you catch some phenomenal unique fish.
What is a gar, and kind of describe it and how you catch it?
Yeah, so a gar is it's kind of like a prehistoric looking fish. They have these real long snouts, and they fight pretty good. And you'll catch 20, 30, 40 pound gars, and sometimes even bigger. And it's kind of a unique fish, and they're kind of central located down in Louisiana and down in that bayou swamp kind of area. And so it's kind of a unique thing for guys that love to fish, and they fish, big bass and, all these other places. It's kind of unique to be able to go down there and catch some of these prehistoric looking fish. So,
John?
Yes, sir.
They look a lot like a gar, like a barracuda.
Oh.
Except they have a much bigger, they have scales like a carp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like fun.
I still have a scar across my hand from, now it's called the Kansas River. Back then it was called the Call River, where a big gar grabbed me, and I still have the punctures in one little spot.
Wow. All righty. Well, we've only got a minute. But, I think, Eric, that one of the things we want to make sure that people are aware of, yes, you do hunting all over the world and fishing, but right now it might be a bad idea to discover what we have domestically. You don't have to get on an airplane and wait in lines, and, a lot of the airlines just aren't flying to places.
Yeah, so a lot of places that I have here in the United States, you can actually jump in your car and drive to. So that makes it nice. You don't have to worry about getting on a plane, with the coronavirus or whatever. If you're worried about that, you can just jump in your car and drive to them. Yeah. And so that makes it nice. And they're affordable hunts, so it's not like you're going to have to spend $30,000-$40,000 for these hunts. I mean, they're under $5,000. So that's that's really nice.
Well, okay, and just real quickly again, it's SafariHunterGlobalAdventures.com.
Yes, sir.
And then also, check us out and see if you want to go to Alaska, July 12th to the 16th. But we're going to have to let you go. But that sounds fantastic, Eric. Hope it's working out well.
Yeah, it's going pretty good, and I really appreciate you guys having me on the show. I really do. It's been great.
And whenever you want, Eric. Thank you. All right, you're listening to Fish Hunt Talk. Go to fishtalkradio.com and listen to us as many times as you like. And get in touch with me. Let us know who's out there.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too, shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
The East Cape of Baja, Mexico is world famous for sport fishing. Dorado, tuna, wahoo, marlin, sailfish, roosterfish, and pargo. The Van Wormer Resorts make dreams come true at a price all can afford. Hotel Palmas de Cortez, Playa del Sol, and Hotel Punta Colorado have the biggest and best sport fishing fleet in all of Mexico. Call toll-free to 877-777-TUNA to find out how affordable world-class fishing can be. The finest resorts and the best boats in East Cape. Call 877-777-TUNA.
Vagabundos Del Mar Boat and Travel Club has 42 years experience introducing RVers to the joys of Mexico. Specializing in Baja, Vagabundos leads caravans and sponsors fishing tournaments, trailer boat cruises, and weekend getaways in Mexico and the West. Vagabundos Del Mar also saves its 10,000 members tons of money on low-cost auto insurance. Stay up to date on Mexican travel with the printed newsletter online at vagabundos.com or call 800-474-BAJA.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course our host Frank Selby. And Frank has brought aboard a very interesting person. I'll let Frank introduce him.
Yes. Well, we went fishing last week, so why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, this is Mike Peters. I'm with the California Waterfowl Association, and we had a great opportunity, thanks to John and Frank, to take out a group of veterans fishing off Huntington Beach there, out Pacific Ocean, through their connections and set up with Freedom Boat Club. We had a great time. We went fishing, and everybody caught fish. It was really a great opportunity. You guys.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to do, and I understand that. Freedom Boats donated the boat, and you had Berkeley donated some bait, and that's the way it's supposed to work.
Yeah, Eagle Claw and Gabagotchi hooks.
Yep.
And we were the last ones to catch fish, but we finally caught them. But we had one little bump in the road. We had to take the doctor in and drop him off and then go back out.
What? I didn't hear that story.
We're not going to talk about it.
Well, did he have an emergency surgery, or did he,
no,
cut himself, or what?
No, back problems, real bad.
He was having a rough day. I got to tell you, it was. We did him a great favor, breaking the fishing trip and taking him in. He was in rough shape.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of pain.
Normally,
I told Frank to change the worms. We weren't having a lot of luck to begin with, so we went with a different color worm and finally caught some fish.
Wow. Well, just a real quick, what you said, if it's not working, try something else. Right. And if you don't get any bites within 30 minutes, try somewhere else.
It was the Berkeley, John.
Yeah, we moved around quite a bit.
Cool.
We were in a lot of different places. We saw a lot of fish. We just couldn't seem to get them to bite.
Yep.
But you caught one. So did
I did.
And my mind went blank, and I can see him. I can't think of his name. Who else was on the boat with us?
Well, we had a whole bunch of different veterans on board, and in fact, I just want to take a minute and give a shout out to Diego Segundo and Tom Olson, who were on the other boats and did a great job taking these guys out. It's really a wonderful opportunity. So many of them don't get a chance to get out fishing, and you've done a great job serving our country. So just the fact that you guys can put something together like that, boy, I've gotten multiple emails from different folks.
Yeah, that's great.
Telling them how much they enjoy.
Well, you know what's great about fishing? You don't have to be able to walk to go fishing. You don't even need legs. Just hopefully you got at least one good arm.
Yeah, and the setup was excellent. The boats are 25 or 24-foot center consoles with big 200 horsepower motors on them. But I'll tell you, the setup was excellent.
And the food wasn't bad from them. Were good sandwiches.
They were good sandwiches, and they were big. We had some wonderful roast beef sandwiches Frank had brought along. So we were able to stay full while we were fishing.
Yeah, Vaughn's donated all that.
Yeah, I was just going to say even that was donated. So here's a thank you to Vaughn's. Which store was it?
The one on 17th in Costa Mesa.
In Costa Mesa. So if anybody from there's listening,
the manager was the most sweetest lady you would ever meet.
Okay, well, it's all appreciated. And talk a little bit about the vets and the injured vets. I don't know. Do you want to make a couple of comments on that, Peter, about what opportunities are there?
Sure. Just in this trip alone, we had a bunch. We had a little bit of everybody. We had a couple of Marines. We had the Navy. The guy on our boat with us, Tristan Held. He's an instructor at the infantry school there for the Marine Corps down at Camp Pendleton. He's got a couple of tours underneath his belt in Iraq and Afghanistan. And almost every one of the folks that we get a chance to take out have deployed somewhere in the world. So this is really a great opportunity for them.
A real quick thing to mention is that you don't have to be military and be injured to be able to enjoy. Some years ago, I bought an 18-foot pontoon bass buggy. And the guy that I bought it from was a paraplegic. He had an electric wheelchair, and he could drive it right on the boat, and the captain's seat was taken out, and, he'd drive it, and he was fishing like a maniac. So, it is a sport that, a lot of people can do that otherwise, especially outdoor stuff, is difficult for them. So, don't be afraid to try it.
Yeah, well, they could do a lot of hunting too.
Yeah, the great part about it is we're introducing, all of these guys to a sport that they just may not be very well aware of, right?
Yes, exactly, the point.
For many of them, it was the first time on a boat on the ocean, and they loved it. They had a great time. They really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I got thanked by everybody, and even the skippers on each of the boats thought it was great. We all had a lot of fun. It's nice to have a lot of new brothers. Yeah. And next year we're going to double the amount we take out, right?
Well, that's the plan. That would be wonderful.
Well, I just want to mention real quick, the hundreds of people, just in our part of the world, that do so much for conservation and increasing the ability and access. There's just a tremendous amount of people that put more into it than they take away from it.
Well, I think it's important that, we can touch so many different areas with so many different people, whether it's a skipper from the boat that volunteered, or it's a veteran that takes something back, or it's a member of the community that comes out and volunteers their time and effort. As long as we can continue to build these opportunities for people, the best conservationists in the world are the people that are participating in the activity.
Well, I've always said, there's some people think that if you put a sharp object in the water, it might hurt a fish. But there are so many people that enjoy the sport, and most of the people they are the true conservationists. They're the ones that keep this land open and free and accessible to the public.
Sure,
and they protect a lot of animals.
Yeah, you bet. And they build programs and support programs that not only perpetuate the growth of the resource, but the opportunity.
Yes.
And all of that is funded through their participation.
Well, I was say the conservation groups that protect the environment, well, that's fine, but, you can't use it. But, it's like people like Western Rivers, they're conservationists, they protect the land, but they make it accessible to anybody at no charge.
Yeah, you should get in touch with them. We've had them on the air a couple of times.
Yeah, there's lots of great organizations just like them out there, and so every time I think that we get a chance to introduce another person to these different opportunities, we can continue to grow and perpetuate all the great things that everybody's doing.
Well,
this is one piece of it.
Well, it's like you talk about baseball being America's sport. To me, fishing and hunting is a true American traditional sport. And, it used to be you go out and, see how many fish you could kill. That's completely changed.
Yeah.
And it's worldwide, yeah.
John, the other side of it is, and I'm certainly not an expert on it, but I understand the fishing off the coast of California is the best it's been in decades and continues.
The last couple of years have been really good. White sea bass.
Phenomenal.
And, well, again,
bluefin and yellowfin tuna is the longest run I have seen in my lifetime since 1953.
Well, Frank, as we know, it's all about the bait. And, where they are is where the big fish are. And they have fins and tails, and with the water temperatures and different things, they keep moving around. But you're right, off California has been, the last couple of years have been tremendous. White sea bass, yellowtail, and just
bluefin, yellowfin.
Fish. Yeah.
Mike, I got one more question really quick.
Then we got to go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell them how to get in touch with you, some of the vets in the L.A. area.
Sure. Hey, our program is very simple to find, California Waterfowl Association. You can just Google us. It'll come up. And we're located on the website under the Veteran Hunt Program.
Say that again. It's waterfowl, like a winged creature.
Yeah.
So repeat that again.
California Waterfowl, WATER FOWL.
Yeah.
California Waterfowl Association.
And that is at .com?
At .com, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, and we're across the whole state of California.
Yeah, and if you miss it, you can go on our web and pick it up on Fish Talk Radio or Fish Hunt Talk Radio and listen to it as many times as you want. Mm-hmm. And thank you, Mike.
Well, listen, thanks for having me on. It's been a real pleasure, and these opportunities are greatly appreciated, not only by me, California Waterfowl, but all the veterans who are coming through our program. So
well, let's get everybody out there and make fishing and hunting America's #1 sport again. We're so blessed. Well, we're so blessed in the U.S.
It's getting better.
No, it is, and with all the natural parks and stuff. I mean, the rest of the world doesn't have that, or most of it. Yeah, and we've got a lot of opportunity, and usually, within an hour or two, you can drive to a great place, no matter where you live in the U.S.
Yeah, Mike, and when you get 2 or 3, let me know. We'll all 4 of us will go out and have some fun. And
Well, you know what that music means. Our engineer is cutting us off. Go to fishtalkradio.com, listen to the show, and I'd appreciate hearing from some people once in a while to find out who's out there and where they're from. All right, be back.
Is better than a good day at work.
The road stretches for miles in front of you, and with the Ram 1500, you'll be able to reach mile after open mile. It gets a best-in-class 25 miles per gallon highway, so your destination won't just be determined by your gas gauge, but by your gauge for achievement. And the Ram 1500 is the first ever back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Guts, glory, Ram. See your local Ram dealer today for great deals. EPA estimated 25 mpg highway based on V6 4x2.
A full-service fly shop, His and Her Fly Fishing, offers FFI certified international fly fishing instructor and guide service with Frank Selby. Listen to Frank as host of FishHuntTalkRadio.com or listen live Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time on Sirius XM Radio Channel 211. Custom flies are handmade to your order in-house in Newport Beach. Fishing in Mexico, Belize, Florida, or the Rockies, Frank and the staff will deliver exactly what you need. Flies and gear. Google His and Her Fly Fishing. Alaskan RV Butler. Guiding, fishing, hiking, sightseeing, adventure. The Alaskan RV Butler. Like a cruise on wheels in the comfort of an RV. View the wonders of Alaskan interior, streams, ocean, and wildlife. Or fish for the big one, all while pampered by Mike, the Alaskan RV Butler. Mike's inclusive tours serve butter-drenched shellfish and mouth-watering steaks. Mike is your personal chef, chauffeur, guide, and planner. And for the real Alaska, contact MikeRVButler@gmail.com. That's MikeRVButler@gmail.com.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELFunadventures.com.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course our host, Frank Selby. And we're going to bring back someone that wasn't on too long ago, but he was so interesting. And what he does is fantastic that we need to bring him on again, and hopefully we'll do it again fairly soon. Frank, would you like to introduce Jim Krug?
Yeah, Jim, how about first thing giving out Yellow Dog's webpage and all that, and then we'll get on to some fun stuff.
Sounds great, guys. Well, thanks for having me back again. I appreciate it. As you guys mentioned, I'm with Yellow Dog Fly Fishing Adventures in Bozeman, Montana is where we're based. Our website, which is a great resource for all things fishing and all things destination, is yellowdogflyfishing.com.
That's easy.
Very easy to find.
Just think of your yellow lab.
That's right.
It's actually, was it named after one of your dogs?
It was after several dogs ago, but yeah, that was the genesis of the name. Something that people could remember.
Yeah, Yellow Dog Fly Fishing Adventures. It's yellowdogflyfishing.com. Easy
That's
to
correct.
remember.
Yellowdogflyfishing.com is the resource. You bet.
And give us an idea about what you do, and of course we're going to talk a little bit about, because you do everything everywhere. But, we're focusing on now, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next 60, 90 days.
Right.
But we encourage people to book local. So why don't you go ahead and take it from there?
And we send people all over the world. We have both domestic and international destinations. We work with and represent over 225 different lodges and outfitters and operations in 28 different countries. So if fishing can be found and if it's good, we probably can get you there. Yeah,
you always do.
It's been great.
Some of the stuff on your list is, man, I love to participate, but we've got so much in the U.S. We just said we had somebody on the show not too long ago who's a charter captain that fishes, downtown Chicago.
Well, if you put anglers close to the water, and if there's something to be caught, they're going to get excited about it. There's no doubt.
Yeah. But no, there's just so many opportunities out there that.
So do we have anything local this year that you're not booked all the way up? After some of the places we want to go, we can't go. So I figure there'd be a lot of little places that you could suggest that you've got.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you guys are right. These are crazy times. Seems like the whole world has kind of lost its mind in a very short period of time, and people are nervous. Like anything, this is going to pass and things are going to settle down. And while I think there is some apprehension out there, at the end of the day, there are those of us that love to fish, and by gosh, that's what we want to do regardless. And,
well, you say apprehension, I say hysteria.
It is hysteria. I mean, that's what it is. People are losing their mind, but it will settle down. And at the end of the day, the fish are still going to be there, and we're still going to have a lot of people that love doing it, and that's what it's about. So. Right now, while we are still, in fact, sending people to international destinations, we've got a lot of people that are saying, heck, you know what? I'm going because this is what I love to do. I've had this trip on the books, and we're still sending people to the Seychelles and to South America and to Central America. Certainly a lot of our international destinations closer to home are still incredibly popular right now, like the Bahamas and Belize and the Yucatan are very high comfort levels for people still traveling.
Real quick question for you, Jim. There's so many lodges that are getting so many cancellations. Are there, price-wise, are there some good deals going on?
Yeah, you could say that again. So on our website, which again is yellowdogflyfishing.com, we've got a section there called Current Trip Specials. And we are getting a lot of cancellations right now, and as soon as we get those cancellations, they are right up on that section of the website, and we're seeing some amazing trips of a lifetime. I mean, just incredible stuff that is anywhere from like 40 to 70% off.
Whoa.
Fairly last-minute stuff. It's incredible deals. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And these are incredible places. But
they are. You guys brought up a really good point about, fishing closer to home. I mean, we certainly do a lot of stuff domestically, and there are going to be people where that's their comfort level in the weeks and perhaps months ahead. And, we're based in Montana. We do a ton of freshwater trips all throughout the northern Rockies and the Northwest. We've got incredible red fishing down in the Gulf Coast in Louisiana. And then, of course, we've got Alaska, which is one of the greatest fishing destinations on the planet.
Yep.
A place you don't need a passport to go to.
That's right. It's still domestic. Yeah, I've got a trip going July 12th to the 16th at a Ketchikan salmon fishing, and it's, of course, the price is already ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
$1,900.
There you go.
And for Alaska, it's normally at least $1,000 a day.
Yeah, no, and that's the nice thing about what we offer through Yellow Dog is we've got a pretty stellar lineup that's also diverse. I mean, we've got high end, we've also got high value, and kind of everything in between. So depending on where you want to go, when you want to go, and what you're looking for, we can definitely match you up with the right fit for a destination.
I have a lot of friends that say, on a beer budget or a champagne budget, you're the guy to go to.
Well, thank you. We work hard to really provide those different options and that kind of full spectrum of price points. You're absolutely right. Some people want champagne, others want, Miller High Life, the champagne of beer. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going to see you this summer sometime. I don't know when, but I might even try to do the radio show from there.
There you go. There you go.
Then we can go down the road about 2 miles and do a little fly fishing.
Yeah, that's the plan. That'll be good. And I tell you, after all this craziness that we're seeing right now, let me tell you what the solution is: getting out on the water, taking a deep breath, and appreciating what we all love. That's for sure.
I think half of fly fishing is where you're at, how you feel, and listening to the water running through a nice ripple.
That's right. Absolutely. And this is true for all fishing. Typically, fish live in beautiful places. And you think about the amazing places we get to travel and experience all through fishing, places that otherwise we may never even come close to in our lifetime. And those are the places that fishing delivers for us.
Well, you know what? You stole my line. But as I said, you can't be fishing and not enjoy where you're at.
No, that is true. Very true.
I've been to a few places where the cars, if you did too long of a back cast, you could have a semi grab your line. And I've done that once or twice in my life.
Yeah.
That'll really test out the drag on your reel right there.
Yeah, them Abels will smoke, but they will break the line before you get fooled.
Hey, Jim, off-the-wall question. I'm sure you've got 10 or 15 or 20, but top 3, just mention them real quick, what your favorite fish are to catch.
Oh,
you don't have to
that's
explain.
A tough one. Yeah, I'd say in saltwater, for me, I love permit fishing. They're a difficult fish, especially on a fly, but so rewarding when you come tight on one. I absolutely love chasing permit. And, I really love giant trevally. There's nothing like the gangster of the flats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then, of course, the third one I'd put on that, the saltwater, would be bonefish, because bonefish are awesome. And, they're an honest fish. When you do your job, they typically will do their job and eat the fly, and I absolutely love that about them. I never get tired of catching them.
Well, you're all talking about flash fishing, but there's some incredible blue water fishing, too.
Oh, yeah,
that's,
for sure.
Like I said, I just asked for 3, and you gave me an honest answer. That's cool.
And that's just saltwater. I mean, freshwater, there's other species as well, but those would be my top 3 saltwater.
Okay. And Frank, I could ask you the same question,
but simple.
Yeah.
I like the fish, the brown run up the Madison River, number 1.
There you go.
Number 2, I like to be in Beartooth Pass and up on top and do 9 Lake for brookies. And the last, believe it or not, is about less than 50 miles from where I'm sitting here in Newport Beach. And if I said that on the air, I would never have enough shells to kill them all that were listening. And it's fresh water.
There you go.
Okay, we got about a minute, Frank. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up with Jim?
Yeah, there was 2 more questions. and there were real simple questions. How long in advance should people book if they want to go out of the country? Like, say a year and a half from now, I want to go to the tip of South Africa. Yep. And you know what fish I'm looking for. That is an expensive trip, but I am going to do it. My buddy did it, and we were supposed to do it together. He passed away, and we didn't get to go together.
Don't you hate that when people do that to you?
Yeah, well, he never smoked a day in his life. And he always said I would.
Frank,
so
we're wrapping it up.
About how long would it should I book you ahead of time?
That's a great question. And, I mean, we touched a little bit on the fact that, hey, right now, if you can go last minute, there's some incredible deals. But that's a little bit of an anomaly. What you really want to do is, if you have that bucket list trip, if you have that dream trip and you know you want to do it, it's really never too soon to start planning, especially if it's an international.
All right, you guys, they're going to start playing the music on us. But point well taken, stay domestic, get in touch with Jim. And, like I said, right now, jump on it because there's some last-minute opportunities. These lodges are just giving stuff away. So get in touch with them and see what you want to do. And go to fishhunttalk.com, listen to the show, and...
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Sales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Sales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
The Soft Science footbed absorbs the shock of pounding waves, engine vibration, and even rocky terrain. Soft Science shoes are roomy and relaxed, and they drain and dry quickly. Check out the Soft Science Fin fishing shoes and boots and the Fin H2O for kayaking and canoeing. They're lightweight, slip-resistant, and won't mark your deck. See the new styles for men and women and get your pair on at softscience.com. Used by fishermen who know where to get the best fishing gear around, AFTCO makes the highest quality fishing rod components worldwide. If it says AFTCO, you know you have a quality rod. Guy Harvey Clothing, the best outdoor clothing line anywhere, is also available through AFTCO. Longest lasting, functional, and best looking clothing you'll be proud to wear. Only the very best materials and workmanship. As soon as you put it on, you'll know the difference. Look for AFTCO at quality retailers or go to aftco.com.
Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too. Shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
Oh, hey.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course our host Frank Selby. And we got a special guest that we're just going to bring Jim back on just for a minute or two because we want to, I think, hit hard at what your opportunities are right now with this mass, let's say mass hysteria going on, and the cancellations are so huge. These lodges, they depend, on 3 months out of the year for the year's income. And if they lose that, they're having a problem. So what they want is heads on beds. So if you want to give some examples, Jim, about what might be available for someone that wants to go somewhere in the next 6 weeks.
Oh, you bet. I mean, we talked about on the website, yellowdogflyfishing.com, we've got those current trip specials. It's a section where we list this stuff. More stuff's being added every day because there are some great deals to be had. But, this will pass. This will calm down. People will, return to life as normal at some point. And in the meantime, a lot of us still want to go fishing. And what we're telling people and we're telling our clients is, look, we want everyone to be safe. We want them to be comfortable with where they're going, but we also want people to keep things in perspective. And right now, is a great time to be looking ahead to these summer months to fisheries like Montana and Wyoming and Idaho and Oregon. We've got a great lineup of different destinations in those areas. And then, of course, I know it's a favorite of all of ours is Alaska. That's a very, very good trip to look ahead to this summer, and we've got good availability that's still remaining.
Yeah, well, as I said, Frank and I have put together a trip to Ketchikan, July 12th to the 16th. Unbelievable price, but there's, like I said, because of the situation, these lodges, they can't survive unless they get people to show up, no matter what they have to do.
The travel industry and the fishing lodge community, the guide community, the outfitters, everybody's hurting, and this is going to have a big impact. And one of the things that we can do as anglers is A, keep fishing, and B, get out there and support this industry and support these people, because there's a lot of good people that are doing what they love and they're working hard to turn people on.
Yeah, I mean these people that operate lodges are generally not that wealthy, and 1 year's income can wipe them out.
Oh yeah, this can be devastating for a lot of small businesses. We're going to see it everywhere. Mm-hmm. The travel industry is going to get hit particularly hard.
Yep, it has.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, Jim, go to the website, which is yellowdogflyfishing.com. Yellow Dog Fly Fishing. Just think of your yellow lab and you're going fly fishing, and it's a .com. So get in touch with that and you take advantage. You're talking about 60-70% discounting on some of these places. Wow.
Yeah, we've got a lot of last-minute stuff, for sure.
Yeah. Well, take advantage of it. All right, you guys. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We got another minute or so, but we're going to let Jim take off.
Yeah, thanks for having me back on the show, guys. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you out on the water.
There you go. Let's fill up those empty beds and put some people in the boats. Now's the time to take advantage, because you may not ever see this in your lifetime again. So do it now. Anyway, thank you, Jim. Okay, Frank?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know where we are. Of course, we still are trying to push our trip to in July, the 12th to the 16th, and we'd like to get people arriving on that. But, gosh, it looks like the music's playing. So, Mark, are we out of here?
Pretty close.
Okay, pretty close. You are listening to Fish Hunt Talk. And the simple thing, just go to 3 words, fishtalkradio.com. Listen to the show many times. And we really appreciate it if you get in touch with us once in a while and see if you're interested in our trip to Alaska, or just let us know so we can kind of track, who's listening out there, because they're all over the world. Appreciate it very much. Frank, thank you very much. And Mark, our engineer, wouldn't happen without him.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially today.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up, and Frank, hopefully I'll be talking to you soon, and we'll see what kind of excitement we'll come up for next month. Go to fishtalkradio.com. Give me a call.